The theory that America faked the moon landing has been the subject of discussion for several years now. Most conspiracy theorists opined that in an effort to assert their victory in the space race against the Soviets, Americans opted to fake the landing so as to appear to have won the race. The questions most people ask is, why haven't we ever gone back to the moon after all those years? Well, you came to the right place for answers, because here are 5 reasons the moon landings could be a hoax. Ready? Well, let's begin. Number 5. Lack of stars. One would expect that since there are no clouds on the moon, then the stars would be much easier to see from the moon considering the proximity. Most of the photographs are clear enough, but still, no stars can be seen. If it is possible to see the stars from Earth and yet we have the atmosphere that could affect our vision, how come we cannot see the stars from the moon? Well, NASA claimed that the quality of the photographs at the time were not really high quality, so no stars could be captured from the moon. Number 4. The Sea Rock. Another photo of the landing that has been controversial for quite some time is the one that depicts a letter C on a rock. While this may not really be a big deal, the problem is that the letter is perfect and symmetrical, and there's no way that it would have appeared there from natural causes. Conspiracy theorists have claimed that the letter could have been a prop that was accidentally turned towards the camera by a crew member. There have been conflicting reports from NASA to try and explain this away. They have claimed before that it must have been added as a joke by one of the photographic developers. Another explanation was that the letter could have been a strand of hair that may have been caught up during the processing. Number 3. The waving flag. One of the photos that was circulated around after the landing was that of an astronaut standing next to the American flag. In most of the photos depicting the flag, you could clearly see the flag waving, thanks to a fold which can only be attributed to blowing wind. The problem here is that there is no air on the moon, and this means there is no way wind could be blowing on the moon to make the flag wave. NASA claimed that the fold was actually there because the flag was stored in a tin, hence as it unfurled. What would be your guess? Number 2. The unexplained object. After the photos of the landing were made public, several people were quick to analyze them, and one of the things that stood out was a mysterious object that was reflected in one of the astronauts' helmet. It is an object that appears to be hanging from above and supported by a thread or some kind of string. This has never really been explained because there is no place on the moon where the string would be attached. Conspiracy theorists have guessed that this might be an overhead spotlight that was used to stage the faking. While the image itself is not so clear, the object in question has never really been explained away. And number 1, the lack of impact crater. This theory suggests that there had been a moon landing as claimed by NASA. Then there would have been a crater at least to suggest an impact upon landing. However, most of the photos that have been circulated do not in any way show this displacement of dust or particles that would characterize the landing of the module. NASA has, however, explained this away by saying that the low-gravity nature of the moon provided a very soft landing for the module, and therefore there was no impact upon landing. Also, the moon's surface is relatively tough, and therefore no displacement of dust or other particles were ever found. Interesting, huh? So do you think the moon landing was actually all a hoax or a real event? We would love your opinion, so let us know in the comments below. And there you have 5 reasons the moon landings could be a hoax. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like and share it. And if you haven't already, subscribe down below to get notified almost every single day with newer videos from Top 5's finest. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, we are